Hello. I read Rise and Mariana's Crossing recently, and consequently I had no expectations of my book winning. Terrific works. Great job, you guys. Thank you. This is great. Everybody putting this together and making us all feel special. What am I doing here? Excuse me, thank you. I stepped out of the house and walked toward Dad. He was next to the shed, poking a jack handle into a juniper bush he planted 25 years ago. In a land where things refused to grow, he always treated that juniper right. It was taller than he was. I said, "It's lunchtime." He said, "There's a snake in there." Well, this had some potential. "Rattler or bull?" I said. "Bull, I think. A big one." He pointed from the juniper to where I was standing. "About that long." It was 12 feet. "Right." He said, "I was thinking we should catch it." Let me also say that the paw in this story does have some memory problems. "So you say it's a bull snake?" "I believe it is," I said. Well, let's catch it." "I was thinking we should get the grabber," said Pa. Dad had built the grabber several years prior. It wasn't anything special, just a piece of conduit with a handle and a linkage and a pincher. A grabber. He built it from scratch in 20 minutes after he dropped a pair of pliers in a fertilizer tank, sort of like you or I would bend a paper clip to fix a pair of broken glasses. I said, "I think we burned it when we burned down the house." "We didn't," he said. "Oh, we did." But it didn't matter. While Dad went to the house to look for the grabber, I crawled under the juniper and tried to see this snake. There wasn't a snake. Pa had been poking on that bush ever since I moved back to the farm. There was never a snake. The ground under the bush was dry. And lying on my back, I could feel yesterday's warmth through my shirt. I decided to rest there for a while until Pa either came back or forgot what he was up to. Then eat. Then what? Wait, I guess. I closed my eyes. A fly landed on my forehead. I heard a hiss. I've seen dozens of snakes in my life. I watched my old dog Jumper torture a blue racer to death. I saw a king snake before they disappeared from the plains. Garter snakes, of course. Hognose snakes. You ever seen a hognose? They have a flipped up snout for digging holes. If you surprise one, it'll play dead. If you keep poking it, it'll stop playing dead and flatten its head like a cobra. They're harmless and you can play with them all day long. Even so, it doesn't matter what kind of snake it is, your first reaction on seeing one is to yelp. It's born into us, I suppose. So when I opened my eyes and saw a tongue flick from the head of an honest-to-shit snake, I yelped. I yelped right at that snake. The snake's head swerved back and forth in front of my face. This wasn't a hognose or a bull or anything good. I was looking at a big-cheeked, slit-eyed, goddamn pit viper of a prairie rattler. Thank you